How can companies exploit social media for advertising purposes?
Well, I think many companies at the beginning were thinking of social media as a channel to driving in traffic to their sites, especially I'm talking now about e-commerce companies. And that wasn't really successful, thinking that you can actually you can send push messages to people saying, now we have an offer, or just copy pasting whatever you have on your site and putting that on social media. So that's why I think from an e-commerce perspective, it has been looked at from the wrong angle or the wrong point of view. Now, after social media has developed a lot, we see that actually it's a very good way for e-commerce companies to come very close to their customers. In our company, we have, let's take our biggest channel, that is Facebook. We have nearly, at the moment, I think 250,000 people on Facebook, and it's very important understanding and having an understanding of that the customers see this also as a channel where they can communicate with you as a company, giving you feedback, but also having very normal inquiries or questions about customer service related questions. And many, and we have done that also in the past, I'm not saying that we're perfect, but many companies has actually usually had this very automated answer saying, no, sorry, please contact customer service at blah, blah, blah.com. And that is actually not a very good interaction with the customer. So I think from our point of view, we have changed the way we looked at social media. It's a platform where we can come very close to our customers. We can reflect what our brand represents. It's not necessary about pushing sales or telling them whatever campaign there is on site. It's a combination, I would say. So it's very important having that kind of understanding.
You mentioned 250,000 people on Facebook. Is that people who've liked your Facebook pages, etc., across the world?
Yeah, correct. Correct. So we have different Facebook pages in different markets, and as you know, we are a multi-brand company at this moment: Smartguy, Smartgirl, Smartkids, and so on. And we are moving towards our international brand, which is Stylepit. So we're going to gather everything under one, umbrella brand called Stylepit. So that will be the future for the company. So you will very soon see all those people gathered in the same place.
Facebook is obviously a really, really big thing for you. How about other social medias? Are you present there?
Yeah, of course, you can have, there are different functionalities for the different social media platforms. You can take, besides Facebook, there's of course Instagram, a very nice way of sharing pictures, and also coming also close to how our customers are thinking of our brand, how they're dressing, and what kind of trends there are in the market. There is Google+, which is an upcoming platform that is growing significantly. We haven't seen that tremendous growth that they are talking about overseas. We haven't seen it in Scandinavia yet, so hopefully that is coming up to the Nordics. We are also present on Pinterest, but that is also not very strong in this kind of in this part of the world. And we are also, of course, present in local platforms like VKontakte, which is extremely big if you want to be present in Russia or Ukraine. So that is the Russian Facebook.
And what are your plans for the near future?
In terms of social media, well, of course, always optimizing and thinking. We have also, for instance, a Twitter account, but we have seen there is no engagement, there is no interaction. Our customers are not on Twitter at the moment. They could be there tomorrow. So if they're going to be on Twitter tomorrow, then of course we will be there for them also. We will be communicating with them, interacting with them. But the plans for tomorrow, no one knows. If there is a new channel or if there's a new MySpace becoming popular or less popular, then of course we're adapting to that. So we have to be very agile in the way we're thinking, and we have to be less corporate, I would say, on social medias. Be very personal and not just being there whenever there are working hours. So be there when the customer is there. There is actually a fun example. We had one Danish customer who wrote an order comment when he placed an order online asking for, can I get a dinosaur on my package, just as a fun question. And there was someone in the warehouse who actually draw a dinosaur on the package. Yeah. Obviously, we paid for that. Anyhow, so this customer got it, and he got a big wow. It was a big thing for that customer being surprised. It was a joke, and suddenly there was someone actually sitting and drawing a big dinosaur on the package. So he took a photo and he put it online. He said, "Wow, I'm so amazed," and that went viral for a few hours and days. So it's fun seeing how powerful those channels are. And of course, if you have one angry customer, that would mean then he's reaching out to 100, if not even 1,000 other people, and that would hurt your brand. So you have always to be there, you have to listen what's going on, and you have to understand that the customer is in charge right now.
And one thing we haven't talked about is YouTube.
No, YouTube is also a channel that we are there. We're using it. I don't see it as a social platform. I see it as a channel that is, for example, supporting the brand. It's also supporting if we're doing a TV campaign. That is, of course, we're doing a campaign on YouTube. We can also target the audience that is visiting our site or a specific audience within a specific segment. So that we're doing also. But I don't see YouTube from our point of view as a social platform in that way, because there is almost no interaction whatsoever. They're just seeing either videos or ads or whatever. There are other companies, you can take in Denmark, for example, they're doing product reviews, they are showing how the product is and so on. We haven't gone that far. We're using it just as a branding channel and as a pure marketing and sales driven channel. Yeah.
So looking back into social media, what types of social campaigns have you had success with?
Well, once again, I will talk about engagement. The most successful campaigns are the one having highest engagement. And actually, the success word here, when it comes especially to social media, is engagement, because then you're having the viral effect out of it. There are many people who think that they can create something viral, but that's not the case. In many cases, we have seen people invest tremendous amount of money and failing online because they're trying too hard to make something very cool. So the answer would be do something cool, and then it will go viral by itself. I would say engagement is an important factor. What has been most successful, if you take Facebook as an example, then it's not, "Hi, we have a new collection." Probably not, but it could be competitions. It could be asking, which of those products do you think that we should buy? We could be in a fashion show and asking, "So, what do you think of this?" We have used it. We have launched, for example, a model campaign, and we've used people from social media saying, "Which one do you want to be the winner of this model campaign? Who should be our model?" And win a trip to New York and be the model for our new catalog and so on. So there you can see there's a high engagement, and that is actually driving sales at the end of the day. But not directly. You will not have spontaneous few, but they will not say, "They're so cool. They're asking about this. I will go now and buy." So it's more about building the brand, and you have to understand that doing business on social media.